Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. And I thank you for being here. I just love it. I know my channel's not for everyone, but I come across channels too, and they're not always for me either. Anyways, I'm just going to set this up here again. Here, there we go, a little bit closer. Alrighty. So today is Tuesday, the 16th of September. I was going January, February of September 2025. We are on the downside of September and tootling our way towards October. Yes, my favorite month. So, what have I got? Well, I got something to show you. I got something to show you. Oh my gosh, no. Ugh. I have a finish. I have a finish. These are the good old days. Absolutely, absolutely. I am so pleased that I have this one finished. Finished, finished, finished. It's I will say that it took me probably 14 days to do, even though yesterday was the 15th. It's because one day, and that was Sunday on the 7th, it was the 7th, when I had to go to Winnipeg and have my MRI done on my knees. So I had church in the morning, and then I had and then I was gone all day and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a Sunday, and so what I'm going to do now is I was going to. So that's another one. So I did get the challenge done for this month, thank God. Now I was going to start here working on Canadian Beauty. However, I have neglected to recharge my tablet, so I have to wait for my tablet to recharge. So, so I can probably do that later. And then this morning I was busy. I was taking the garbage and recycling and doing up boxes and everything else. I still have boxes around here, but I'm getting slowly. Yeah, I'm getting there. So, but it is a lot better. So I took that outside, and then the fumigators, or whatever you want to call them, they came and they sprayed another apartment. Well, actually, they sprayed three of them. Uh, Two were empty and one was occupied. And so, anyway, yeah. So, thankfully, they didn't have to come here. And again, I reiterated the fact that this is a health hazard, that we should know about it. And they said, well, the fumes, and all that kind of stuff. I said, I'm not worried about the fumes. That I'm not worried about. What I am worried about is the bugs, because the bugs don't just stay in one apartment. They don't. And so, yeah, but no, I was informed no, no, no. So, what I'm working on right now is the Red Lady, just until my tablet charges up. And I've got hair all in this too. Oh my gosh. I am so happy that I got that one done. That was so nice. Now, if I can get at my Canadian Beauty here, I'm hoping to get her done. I'm hoping for the end of the month. Will I? But that would be nice to get her finished. And, oh, I was going to talk about Gigi and I. She has been a member of she's been a subscriber and a member to the Facebook group since I started. And she is an extremely generous, loving lady who has generously in the past sent things like to be, charts and all that to be given away. So, what we decided, she's got 8 charts. If you're on the Facebook group, go and check them out. And if you're not on the Facebook group, why not? And that is stitching in the Interlake, okay? And all you need to do is answer the questions. And I will verify if you are a subscriber to my channel. Because if you're not a subscriber, nope, sorry, not a zero, zilch, no. This is for subscribers only. You must be 18 plus, as we all know. And I don't think any of us are younger than that. I don't know if it'd be nice to be. I wouldn't mind being 30 again. That I wouldn't mind. But anyway, so yeah. So so she's posted pictures of it over there. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 and 4. So 4 will be, and I'll leave it to Gigi what 4 she wants to have drawn first. And if you want a particular chart, so say there's only 2 that you're interested in out of the 4, then just put those 4 there. Or I mean those 2. And if you're interested in all of them, put all of them. Okay? Or something like this. And you have to put me please. Don't use draw, don't use anything like that, right? All those catchwords. Ruthie is walking around here. She's just, yeah. So, anyway, I had to go back here to trying to stitch on my frame, but my frame isn't set up quite right. It needs some work. But I needed it here because I can't, my carpal tunnel and de Quervain's tendonitis, so I got a double whammy. So I've got the carpal tunnel here and the de Quervain's tendonitis here. So, and I've already had surgery in the past for de Quervain's tendonitis. And that started when I broke my wrist many moons ago. 1988, I think. So, yeah. I drink. So there's a lot of really nice, and if you've never tried counting, there's some nice, easy, small ones in there. And Gigi said she will mail it anywhere, so anybody can enter the draw. Okay? Just remember, me please, must be a subscriber, must be over 18. Pick the ones that you want to be, and you can only enter one time, okay? No, that's not what I meant. What I mean is you can only win once. So once you win, then your name is taken out and you're not into anything else. Okay? So Gigi has so graciously said she'll keep tabs on it all, which is good. Which is good. Now, I slept better, kind of, sort of. It wasn't Jonah who woke me up. Ruthie's got, she doesn't have the zoomies, she's got the walkies. She's just walking around and walking around and walking around. Anyways, so, yeah, I think that's what I said. Oh, gosh, I can't remember. Yeah, she's going to look after things for me, which I am so grateful for, Gigi. Thank you. Exie, yes, I got your email. And thank you for the subject matter. I'll have to look into it. So you can always email me privately, and that is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. And of course, my Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake Facebook, Stitching in the Interlake. But anyways, it was me that got me up this morning. And that I just, oof. I did have the AC on again, but I had to turn it off because I don't think you can hear me all that well with the AC on. It's so unbelievably warm in here because it's so insulated. And I'm not sure I'm not sure if they have whirligigs on the roof or not. I'm not sure. And I hear Bobby back here. Bob the Builder. I don't know what he's doing. But, so yeah. So, but yeah. Oh, today I'm going to finish my book. It was almost done, but I got too tired. I got way too tired. And so I had to stop. And, but I'm going to get it finished today. I've got less than an hour to go. So I don't know what it is, 50 minutes or something. I don't know, 40 minutes. I just could not finish it last night. Just could not finish it. But I had my shower and I was feeling so good after my shower. But yeah, I was awake this morning at before 5. Don't ask me why. Was I waiting for Jonah to do something? So I was on high alert? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. But I think I kind of figured out what it is in Dean Koontz's book, The Taking. And I think it is that there are two different alien species vying for the earth. One is there to destroy, the other one is there to save humanity. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'll see if I'm right. I'll see if I'm right. It's an interesting premise, but it kind of works on like the movie Knowing, where all these cataclysms come, and so they are taking the ones that are called, which are the children, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. So, yeah. Otherwise, yesterday I did my laundry. I made my bed up again. So nice to have a shower yesterday, and then I could get right into a clean bed. Oh, for the stuff that Gigi's got for the gift away, she's going to send me pictures of each, of them all, and I will show them to you. And the drawing will be, the first drawing will be on Sunday during the live. Now, speaking of the live is going to be later. Okay. The live is going to be starting, I'm hoping, anywhere between 1 and 1:15. However, that could change. Okay? That could change. I don't know if Father Paul's coming. He may come after. Maybe he's gone to St. Teresa's. I don't know. Oh, yesterday did we get rained on? Oh my gosh. And you know what? It probably just got like a millimeter in the ground because the ground is so dry. But it came down like hard, and then it would ease up again. And then there was another down hard. That happened 3 times. Now we got a lot of rain, which was good because we've hardly gotten anything. And we haven't had such a good, but we need days of rain. That's what we need. We need days of rain. Not Noah flooding, but we do need rain. Just a minute here, I think. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I think I'm going to put this on. It's hurting. And do that. And I can put my I can leave my brace on like this. So because it keeps my wrist from moving and irritating that carpal nerve. So, and if anybody who has it, you know what it's like. Like, it's all this tingling and pins and needles and pain. It was actually the pain that woke me up last night. It was actually the pain in my wrist or my hand that woke me up. So I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to get carpal tunnel release. Yeah. it's, but I'm glad I've got my, even though it's not hooked up quite what I wanted it to be, it's still not too bad. At least I can use this. So, yeah. So yeah, so I got all my recycling and garbage out and that. Oh, Ruthie must have given up and she's laying down now. But yeah, I was awake before 5. And then I tried to go back to sleep and couldn't go back to sleep. And then I started playing a game at 5:15 or something. Check YouTube, check my email, that kind of stuff. So, yep. So, this month was Stitching with the Housewives, and if you got one finished, great. Or you could have worked on a small. So if you got a small one done of whatever you wanted, then that's a finish. That's challenge has been met, fought and met, or met and fought, or whatever, and completed. Right? Challenge accepted and completed. I guess that's the better way to put it. So, that's different. So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm just working on this one here just because my tablet is charging. And then I will go back and I'll start working on Canadian Beauty. So, and that's one that I want to get finished if I can. Oh, yeah. So, for September, the challenge was Stitching with the Housewives. That was the designer focus. For October, the designer focus is Lila Studio, and I am going to be working on, I don't know if they call it Winter Sampler, Peace on Earth Sampler, Christmas Sampler. I'm not sure. I think it's the Winter Sampler. I think. So I'm going to be working on that. For November, I'm working on a chatelaine, or will be. I have no idea how that's going to go. I may end up UFOing it. I may just, just pack it in. Or it might be that I might work on it actually. And so the one I have chosen is Alhambra Garden. So if there is anybody that wants to start a chatelaine, or better yet, Alhambra Garden, then we can work it through so we know what our stitches are and that. And chatelaine needs to be worked on even weave, linen, jobelin, whatever. Okay. It needs to be worked on that type of fabric. It cannot be worked on an Ada. It's just too, because there's too many half stitches, quarter stitches, you know, that kind of thing. So it's best that, I mean, you can, heaven knows I did my Teresa Wensler, the castle, on Ada, and I tell you, no, I would never do it again. Never, ever, ever do that again. So then for December, it is Shannon Christine or Erin Elizabeth, whichever one. If you want to work on small ones, work on small ones. There's lots of free ones out there. You can work on one of those. Yeah. So that's what's happening for the rest of the year. So, or of course, you can work on whatever it is that you want to work on. I am not going to kick you out because you work on something different. No. If you want to work on a Haid, if you want to work on a, or yeah, for December, I was going to say also you can work for, work on a holiday design. Okay. Now, you may take that holiday as Christmas, as Kwanzaa, as whatever Jewish Festival of Lights. I'll remember it after. You know, you can work on a, if you're into it, Truth and Reconciliation, which is coming up in 2 weeks. Or you can St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, whatever holiday you'd like to work on. So I will leave that up to you. Okay. I don't expect that everyone would do a Christmas one. If you want to work on seasonal, if you want to work on, you know, whatever. You know, if you've had one started, go and grab it and start working on it again. Better to work on one you've already got started than to have to kit one up and get it all going. And I think this afternoon I think Kathy's supposed to be coming. I think. And it's usually around 1 o'clock. So yeah, so then we'll have our whatever we're going to do. We have our bingo, but I'm not sure whatever else. I don't know if it's a good day to go for a walk. I don't know how long we would walk. Not sure. Yeah. So anyways, I finished this bit of thread. I'm gonna go here and put that here for the moment. And then, oh, come on, get up here. Okay. So, yeah. So I will, that's where I worked. I just worked down in here, I think, or was it in, I don't know. I think it was down in here. So, yeah, it's getting worked on little by little. Anyways, so may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. And God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, and so does Ruthie. They're probably over in the living room, or I mean in the bedroom. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Please stay tuned and I'll post pictures. I know some of you have already started putting me, please, or all of them, or, whatever. Okay. And believe me, it works out so great if you go for all of them. Because then I have to only do one wheel. I have to only do one wheel. And then I can keep taking people off. So remember, in that you only get, so I think what we'll do is we'll do each individual, you know, this is the drawing for this one. This is the drawing for that one and that one and that one. So, and we're going to break it up into two weeks. So it'll be this Saturday. No, yeah. The ending will be on Saturday, and we will start, or Sunday morning, somewhere around in there. And when I do the live on Sunday, that's when it'll be. And then the next week, it'll be the same. So, anyways, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do, for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and perhaps you'll join me again tomorrow, which would be wonderful. And even better, subscribe and give me a thumbs up and comment if you like. Toodaloodles, everybody.